Hey everyone and welcome. Today we are diving headfirst into the animal kingdom to find the absolute biggest, most mind-blowing creatures out there. Seriously, get ready to have your whole idea of big completely flipped on its head.
All right, let's just jump right in with a question that's going to bake your noodle a little bit. What on earth is 23 feet longer than a blue whale? I know, right? Sounds impossible. Just keep that in the back of your mind. We'll get to the crazy answer a little later.
Okay, so to kick things off, we're actually going to look at some giants that are, well, a lot closer to home than you'd probably guess. Let's get into part 1, supersized companions.
First up, meet Darius. And no, he's not just some big bunny. This is a Flemish giant rabbit who literally hopped his way into the Guinness World Records. But his story, oh, it's got a little bit of family drama.
So Darius's tale is kind of wild. Back in 2010, he sets this world record, right? An incredible 4 feet 3 inches long. But then, get this, his own son Jeff comes along and grows even longer, hitting 4 feet 5 inches. Talk about being upstaged. And then the story takes a dark turn, because in April 2021, Darius was actually stolen from his home, just vanished.
All right, moving on to man's best friend. When you talk about the world's biggest dogs, the Great Dane is just in a league of its own. The legend, Zeus, held the title at a staggering 44 inches tall, but he sadly passed away back in 2014. The crown today? It belongs to Atlas, a big old gentle giant from Georgia who measures an impressive 3 feet 4.5 inches.
Okay, cat people, this one's for you. I want you to meet Baravel. He's this absolutely majestic Maine Coon from Italy, and he happens to be the current record holder for the longest domestic cat on the entire planet.
So just how long are we talking? He is a stunning 3 feet 11.2 inches. Let me put that into perspective for you. That is longer than a baseball bat. Can you just imagine that much fluffy cat taking up your entire sofa? You know those little goldfish you win at the fair? Yeah, think again. The official record holder, found in the Netherlands, of all places, was an unbelievable 18.7 inches long. And this isn't some one-off thing. These huge goldfish are actually becoming a massive problem as an invasive species in U.S. lakes, like Keller Lake in Minnesota. They're taking over. All right, we've seen some huge pets. Let's move out of the backyard and into the wild. It's time for part 2, Giants on the Ground. So, when we talk about land animals, there's one undisputed king. Of course, I'm talking about the African bush elephant. This is a truly majestic animal, and honestly, it's almost impossible to wrap your head around its sheer size. Just to give you a sense of scale, a male can get up to 24.6 feet long. You know how big a Hummer H2 is? Yeah, it's longer than that. Now just picture a whole herd of those things running at you at 25 miles per hour. Terrifying. But, you know, incredible size doesn't always have to be intimidating. Take Big Jake, for example. He was a Belgian horse who held the world record for height, and while he was absolutely enormous, he was famous for something completely different. He was the definition of a gentle giant. The quote really says it all. Despite his massive size and strength, he was calm and docile. So sad, the world actually had to say goodbye to Big Jake when he passed away in June of 2021. Okay, let's get ready for a classic showdown, the battle of the big cats. You've got the Siberian tiger, always a top contender for the biggest cat in the world. But there was one specific Bengal tiger that just blew everyone away. But wait, here's where the story gets really interesting. While a Bengal tiger called the Leeds tiger set this insane historical record at 12 feet 2 inches, the largest living cat on the planet today, it's not even a purebred. It's a liger named Hercules. That's a lion-tiger mix, and he measures almost 11 feet long. You can find him down in South Carolina. Okay, let's take a deep breath. It's time to leave dry land behind and plunge into the huge, mysterious waters of our planet. Welcome to Part 3, Titans of the Deep. When you think ocean giant, your mind probably jumps straight to the blue whale, right? And for good reason. A female can weigh up to 211 tons. I mean, what does that even mean? It's like the weight of over 40 elephants. Just wow.
Okay, remember that question I asked at the very beginning? What could possibly be longer than a 98-foot blue whale? Well, get ready for the answer, because it's absolutely wild. It's the lion's mane jellyfish.
I know, the scale of this is just, it's hard to wrap your brain around. A blue whale, the biggest animal, tops out at about 98 feet.
but this one lion's mane jellyfish, found off the coast of Massachusetts, was measured at 120 feet long with its tentacles. That's where we get our number. That's almost 23 feet longer. It's just staggering.
And the ocean is hiding plenty of other monsters, too. You've got the green anaconda, the longest and heaviest reptile, stretching over 27 feet. Then there's this record-setting saltwater croc named Chris from back in 1957. He was over 28 feet. And the one we all fear, the Atlantic giant squid? Yeah, those things can get up to a terrifying 49 feet long.
Okay, for our last section, you might want to brace yourselves. We're getting up close and personal with some critters that are guaranteed to make your skin crawl. This is part 4, Colossal Creepy Crawlies.
So for all you arachnophobes out there, let's just get this one out of the way. The world's biggest spider by weight is the Goliath bird eater. Its legs can span nearly a foot across and it weighs over 6 ounces. Now the bite is supposed to be crazy painful, but here's the good news. Its venom isn't actually a major threat to people. So, small victories, right?
Unfortunately, I can't say the same for our final animal. This is the Amazonian giant centipede. It's a seriously aggressive predator from South America, and it can grow up to a foot long.
And the danger here is no joke. This quote tells a truly tragic story about how powerful this thing's venom is. It's a sobering reminder that this is a creature you have to treat with extreme caution and respect.
Wow. So from gentle giants you'd want to hug to deadly predators you'd run from, the sheer scale and variety of life on this planet is just awe-inspiring, isn't it? After seeing all these titans of nature, I've got to ask, which one of these giants surprised you the most?